Hi, it's Monday. It's 9:30, so it's 30 minutes later than usual. But welcome to the Lima Bravo Zero Foxtrot India YouTube channel and the Digimode Monday stream. I'm LB0 Fox India Morton as usual. And today we're going to take a look at a rather strange mode, or it's not strange, it's just not used that much as several of the other modes we have looked at. We're going to do Contestia. And as far as I've been able to research, it's somewhat based on Olivia, which we did a couple of weeks ago, only faster. So I hope band conditions are good. And welcome, everyone that's watching. And I hope you all can see me well and hear me well. I hope everything is working, hopefully, flawlessly this week. Um, and hopefully we'll do better radio wise than we did last week when I did it from a campsite. Although that was a lot of fun troubleshooting live. Today, hopefully, most things work. And as you can see down here on the ticker, I'm almost reaching 400 subscribers. So if you guys want to win a genuine LB0 Fox India linked dipole kit, you are just tell your friends to subscribe. And we got a comment here. LB4 Fox Hotel. Looks like I've been out in the sun last week. Yeah, I can only it's only enough that I look at the weather forecast and I turn red. So it doesn't need to be sun for that. Um, I'm I'm fairly light skinned and I get sunburned from cloudy skies. Um, so I'm not good with sun at all. But as a diversion, yeah, I was a little bit out in the sun. I was on vacation last week, so I spent more time outdoors than usual. And I planned on doing the Islands on the Air contest. It was this weekend, but I ended up not doing that much of radio at all. So that's a little bit different. But back to the contest. On the first live stream, after I reach 400 subscribers, I will give away one of, let's see if we can hit the right button here. That was not one of these, the LB0 Fox India linked dipole kits. It's based on my monoband dipole kit, only linked. There are several videos on my channel explaining how it is. So I'm not going to go too deep into detail about that, but everything you need is in the kit. And it's about half the price of a Soda Beams kit with the same yellow Soda Beams wire. So it should be affordable for most of you guys. I was hoping that I would reach 400 subscribers before this stream. But I'm at 389, so I'm still 11 short. But yeah, we'll get there by next week, and then there'll be a giveaway there. So I'm gonna just unshare this window, and I'm gonna get to my Digimodes. And I've been looking for a Contestia calling frequency, and I haven't really found anything about that. So I guess we just pick a free frequency. We'll start out on 20 as usual. Let's see here if I can get the screen sharing to work properly. Let's see here. I think we got the right window right here. So I picked 14108 as my dial frequency. It's within the Digimode section of 20 meters, and it's quiet. And for mode, I've picked Contestia for 125. Don't really know which mode is best, which mode is worse, which doesn't work or does work. But we'll start out there and we'll see what we can find. Hoping for some QSOs here as well. I mean, we've had a QSO, I think, in every Digimode, more or less successfully. So we'll give this a try. So I'm going to start calling CQ. So please do listen on 14.108 and see if you can hear me calling CQ right now. and it's Contestia 4125. And I think that's 4 tones, 125 hertz. And welcome to everyone in the chat. Welcome to Tom, to Shepherd, to William, to Andy. And Andy's always first. And Anton's finally here. I start late, and Anton is late as well, so that's good. And I am easy to hear on LA5F's SDR on Voller, so that's good. I'm not that far away, so I guess that's ground wave on 20 meters. And let's see here. William says he's having trouble with high SWR. That's, as you said, a bugger, but we'll make it on the next mode or the mode after that. Although I think we're slowly running out of Digimodes. We were talking about doing WinLink Simplex next week. So that should be a good start for next week. And the moment we run out of Digimodes, I'll figure out something else to stream about, because I enjoy these Monday night streams with you guys. It is fun, and I really enjoyed last week, where it wasn't so much of a stream. It was more of how should I put it? Center stage. Oh, I can hear some noise here. Was more center stage on a campsite, which I did last week, where I had the studio lights in the cab of my camper. LB0FI says, "Are you gonna do CW on one of these Mondays?" Yeah, I probably should, but I can tell you it won't be a Monday soon. I got a plan. I'm planning on learning CW, and it turned out last week, last Tuesday, I went to Grimton, the long wave transmitter in southern Sweden, and they had a exhibit there, and you could try CW, and my daughter did better than me on Morse code. So oh, I got something here. Let's see. ON7 DC, that's Tom. Just gonna enter it here. So I'm gonna see here, report, and see, you are not 599, you are about 459, I think, or 499. Don't really know how to give these signal reports, but I'll send this one. And LB0FI, the Technical Museum in Oslo, also has a CW simulator thing. That was fun. Yeah, it's absolutely one of my things that I am planning on learning. It's one of those skills that would improve my ham radio skills. But I'm not quite there yet, though. I don't really know how how I should start. I've enrolled in the Long Island CW Academy, the Long Island CW Club, isn't it? I paid my fees, and I haven't been to any of the Zoom sessions. I want to get LB0FI want to get a CW decoder and modem up and running on my radio. Would be great to use for Soda. Yeah, I guess. Just one moment. Amalia? Just my daughter. She's a teenager, and she's on the phone in the next room. So, I got some local QRM. And LB0FI, you got an excellent point there. Something else to rely on besides sideband and FT8 or Digimodes in general. I got a plan. I'm just there yet, and Tom's got a Morse Reno, and as far as I've seen, I've been looking into those, and as far as I've seen, they've been pretty much sold out everywhere. So I got to keep on my lookout for those. Let's see. Tom's replying. So at least we're getting one QSO here. And now you're 599. You were 599. There, Tom. Looks like there's some QSB going. So as you can see on the screen here, I'm not decoding perfectly, but since I'm I'm on stream, I kind of can decode the rest though. So that's good. And I'm also heard in the Netherlands. I would guess that's PA as in the radio prefixes and not Pennsylvania, as it would be for you Americans out there. She had to learn Morse code in the Scouts, optical with a flashlight, and many years ago. Yeah, I've never learned it. It's always fascinated me, but how should I put it? I'm somewhat of a slow learner on Morse code. I've tried all the apps and everything, so yeah, I'll get there eventually. I had a personal goal on. Oh, sorry, I got a reply to you there, Tom. I am so sorry about that. I'm gonna call say 7-3 now, Tom, and let's see if we can get Anton or some of you other guys on here as well. So I got somewhat of an ambition of learning CW. And I've tried some apps. We had a class in my club, but I ended up having to work the first 3 nights of the class, so I kind of was really far behind when we got to that point. So I guess I got to spend my days off to learn CW. And it seems like since my daughter actually picked up on CW faster than me, I might have a chance of doing it with her as a father-daughter activity. At least it seemed like that when we were at the longwave station in Sweden. Might not be that anymore, but hopefully. And yes, Tom, you are a little bit. You're stronger now, but seems like there's a bit of QSB going on. And William's laptop is out of power, so I guess you got to watch the stream in replay then, William. Sorry to hear that. High SWR and laptops out of power. And I'm really, I'm kind of excited for next week doing WinLink Simplex. I haven't done that much of WinLink, and especially I've never done WinLink Simplex, so that's going to be something different. I'm going to call CQ again and see if anyone else wants to have a QSO with me on Contestia. So hopefully we'll get some other people. And LB0FI HRD seems very hassle-free to get this working. Yeah, Ham Radio Deluxe looks old, feels old. It feels like a Windows 3.1 3.1 program, but it's effective and it's an easy way of integrating Digimodes and logs and everything. So even though it's not free software, I can really recommend it. And I got a question here. If I have a Vara set up for WinLink, yes, I do. I set up Vara. Well, I've set it up earlier, but I've set it up and configured it correctly when I did my Vara AC stream, which was a mode I kind of looked into the other day here as well. Kind of picked up on that again and had a QSO with Brazil on that on 20 meters. Looks like I'm not getting any more QSOs on 20 here. I'm going to do one more and then we'll probably hop down to 40 and see what happens. And I still don't know the calling frequency in 40 either, but we'll find somewhere in the Digimode part of the band and find a free spot and start calling. Yeah, so back to the original question. Yes, I do have Vara set up. And talking about fun DX contacts, I had my furthest away 10 meter FT8 contact the other day. And that was St. Lucia, actually yesterday. So I was really happy for that. I could only hear Europe, and then I heard the one station from St. Lucia. And I figure out having a beam and a rotator was a good idea. Turn my beam towards the Caribbean and got the QSO with a +2, I think. Let me look at the link here. Sorry, a -1. Still good with 30 watts FD8. And Tom used the last free version. Doesn't support online logging. That's one of my must-haves for a logger, and because I really want to auto update to QRZ and Logbook of the World. So, and that's one of the reasons I did get Ham Radio Deluxe. William prefers FL Digi. Yeah, I use FL Digi as well on my Linux computers. I use FL Digi. And speaking of that, I actually I got a FT817 with an amplifier here that I'm using for 2 meter Digimodes and sideband. And it's been a hassle running 2 different radios, 2 different sound cards. So I set up a Raspberry Pi yesterday for it. Did the Build-A-Pi script by KM4ACK. Haven't looked more into that because that script took about 7 hours to run. But I'm going to set that up sometime during the week and see if we can do anything about that. So let's switch to 40 and see what we can see there. I'm just going to do a couple of presses on the radio here, see if we can find a free spot. And 40 is booming with signals. And we have I don't think 40 is going to be an option though. Got a lot of noise on the lower end of the Digimode part, and got sideband traffic on the higher part of it. So I'll go back to 20 and do a couple more CQs there. So see what happens. So 14108 still. Tommy uses the same script on a Pi. Yeah, it makes setting the Pi up easy. And I've done it once before. Did it on a Pi I plan to use for portable ops. Haven't seen both KM4ACK and Julian in Finland. What's his call sign again? Oscar Hotel. You'll help me here. I've seen those guys using Raspberry Pis, but it just got too cumbersome. OH8STN. Yeah, sorry, I had a kind of a blackout moment there. I've seen those guys do Raspberry Pis portable, but it just got too cumbersome, messing with the network, with a VNC setup and everything portable in the field. So I actually prefer using a laptop in the field. The only thing I wish I had was a laptop that could run and charge off 12 volts. And if I was in the US, I'd probably go for one of those $60 laptops that everyone talks about, but they are not readily available over here. So I'm going to call CQ again here. Anton's finally back. So let's see if we can get a QSO with Anton here. And Tom is also calling CQ. So maybe we can get some traffic and listen a little bit. And William says there's also build a Pi that does APRS and FLDigi that can use a Pi 02. Yeah, if you can get a Pi 02. I got a one of those first generation Pi Zeros. I actually got two of them. One's a hotspot, one's in my drawer. Pretty much worth the same as a kilo of gold, I think, right at the moment. And there's Anton coming in. Excellent, Anton. Let's mark that as a call sign. And give a signal report, and that's 599. And I still got to take time and edit my macros. But the only time I'm doing these are only time I'm doing these Digimodes are on Mondays. And Dan says, found the Pi too many variables and cables. He's using a Surface Go 3. Yeah, that would be a good option. And we got someone new in my chat that I haven't seen before. Carl Eric Øyegård, welcome. And I got my daughter out in the kitchen as an echo here. So if you can hear what I'm saying double, it's my daughter. Jet is also using the Surface Go. I've been thinking about that. Right at the moment, I'm using probably 10-year-old HP laptop, as you've seen in my Linux Digimode videos, which works perfectly. I also got a barely newer Lenovo that I'm trying to set up with Ubuntu now, just to compare the two distros for Digimodes. William's got a 02 wireless, as well as Pi 2 3B 4B. Yeah, I should have picked up on those Pis when they were readily available. And Bert, you are not too late. We're still streaming. We started half an hour later today than usual. So you are not too late. But I gotta say that this mode is slow. It is no PSK. So maybe we should try one of the faster submodes. Bert's asking which submode. Let's see, and that's not up in my stream area. There we go. Which submode I'm using? It's 4125, but maybe we should try 8250 after I am done here. And if this will be the normal time for the streams, don't know yet. Not that sure of my work hours at my new job, but hopefully I'll be back to doing it at 9. That'd be a better time to get my kids in bed when school starts and everything. So hopefully I'll be back at 9 doing these. We'll see. And if I should be working on Monday, we'll do the stream on a Tuesday and perhaps skip a week as we did before I went on vacation in my old job. Anton's using 75 watts and an NFED. Good. I'm using about 40 watts there, Anton. You are loud and clear. Clear 5 and 9 here. But I think after this submod, we'll try the 8256 since this space isn't too crowded. And see if that works better. Everything is decoding here. We could just wait. Tom only used 20 watts. Yeah, that kind of explains it though. So I guess you gotta You got to use some power on this mode. But my experience says that Digimodes works well with relatively low power levels. That's pretty much on any Digimode. And I'm having a look here while Anton's decoding here, seeing which modes we haven't tried here. And we're kind of running out of Digimodes, at least what's available here in Ham Radio Deluxe. So, and LFI PPA is listening, watching as he makes the ham clock. He saw the video of a little earlier today. Yeah, I'm actually happy to see that my ham clock video still picks up viewers about 6 months later. It's one of my most seen videos, so I guess I hit a nerve there. And it looks like you stopped there, Anton. So I'm going to send a 7-3 to you, and we'll switch modes. It's kind of hard keeping the focus both on the Digimodes up here and the chat and everything stream related. And please do remember, as the ticker down here says, that probably next Monday I'm giving away one of my LB0 Fox India linked dipole kits, and I'm doing free shipping worldwide on the price. So yeah, that'll be a price for all of you. Actually, if you just participate in the chat. I'll use StreamYard's prize drawer tool thingy, which I don't remember what it's called now. And you'll get a keyword that you'll type into the chat during the stream, and I'll do the drawing from that. Let's see here. And I think Andy's done. So let's switch to Contestia. Let's see, where do we have 8256 or 8250? We got 8250 here. Let's try that. Let's call CQ, see if this is oh, this is faster. This is way faster. And LA9 Kilo Oscar Alpha. Always nice to get a call sign as well. Then I can look through the stream afterwards, and I can look you all up on QRZ. Which kind of reminds me, I should probably update my QRZ page as well. I used to post every video on my QRZ page, but it turns out that I made videos faster than I could edit my QRZ page. Anton says that 250 is the bandwidth of the signal. Yeah, it's 8 tones. And okay, I'm getting a signal here, but no decode. So this is 8 tones and 256 hertz wide. And heard the signal, could not get a decode. So I'm going to try just to say QRZ. Looks like Anton's couldn't decode it as well. So let's see. And LA5 PPA, you're a new viewer, so welcome to this channel. I'm doing live streams every Monday and try to release at least one video a week. And I can hear a signal. I can't see anything on a waterfall except for noise. I guess there's some other mode going on top of us here. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got a CQ on top of mine. Let's get And that's Bert. So we'll get back to Bert. And LB4FH. Is this where VAR-AC also sends? Yeah, the calling frequency for VAR-AC is 14105, and it's channelized upwards and downwards. I think 12 channels up and 12 channels down. But there is a tool in the newest version of VAR-AC where you can actually see if the frequency is free. Hopefully people do that. And we get a reply from Bert. Looks like the Benelux countries are good for my Digimode Monday streams. Still missing Luxembourg, but hopefully I'll get that soon as well. I got Luxembourg on other modes. And see here. Let's get back with a report to Bert here. There was a field where I could fill in my club, which is LA9H. So I did that, but it just turns out that it sends that wrong button. Let's see here. Turns out that I lost my train of thought now. First day in a new job. Anton says usually 40 is good. Yeah, 40 is good, but 40 was just too crowded today, as I said. Sheta says that Luxembourg is a great place, beautiful mountains to hide. Yeah, you did a soda expedition in the Benelux countries earlier this year, didn't you, Sheta? And William prefers Holland for mountain hiking. I know some of the Benelux countries actually do have soda peaks, though, so wouldn't be that absurd. Although soda in some regions is not the same as soda in other regions. So Holland also had very challenging soda mount. Yeah, and LB4LI Joachim, which is in my club, went to a soda tour of Denmark a couple of weeks ago. Let's see what I get back from Bert here. And in case I don't get the decodes, I get them from Anton here in the chat. Not getting everything, but it's good enough to make it readable. So that's good. And Bert says a mountain in Belgium means 700 meters. Yeah, 700 meters could be a mountain. There are mountains here that are lower than 700 meters. Let's do the 7.3 here. So how about trying the 2 kilohertz wide mode here? Say the 64 2000 mode. See if that helps. That would probably be challenging, but it should at least be fast. And Andy says, it's great to see me go through all the Digimodes. Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a long time because I see all these modes and no one ever use them. So that's kind of why I want to do the Digimode Monday stream, so I can experience the modes myself. And so you guys can get a chance to experience these modes that aren't really used. So let's see here. And I didn't get a 7.3 back from Bert, but I guess that is good. Anna says that 64,500 would be the same speed, but less wide. It actually would, but I just want to do the widest, most tones that I can do just to try it. Like Ingrid Malmsten says, how can less be more? It's impossible. More is more. LB0FI, have you tried digital voice in HF? Yeah, we did that. That's called, I mean, what is the that mode called? We did it a couple of weeks ago. Me and Anton tried to have a QSO, but that didn't really work out. It's kind of late. Free DV, right? That's right, Anton, and no success. And I know Ham Radio Nuggets tried that a couple of weeks ago as well, and they had a little bit more success with it than I did. So let's try CQ here with the widest, fastest mode. Oh, that is wide. that is one wide mode. William says that there's a tri-point mountain where Holland, Luxembourg, and Germany meets. Germany has banned pillow fighting, so you can fight with pillows in Germany. Take a step, and you're in Holland. One of those strange facts that you kind of wonder if are true. Not the mountain, but the pillow fighting part about it. And I really have doubts that I'm going to get a QSO on a mode this wide. Let's go down to see. Where did we have? And kind of helps for me to call on the correct mode as well. So let's get back here and try again on Contestia and not on Olivia. That should probably help. Andy uses free DV in the car. Okay, I haven't tried that yet. Anton asked if I start at 100 hertz. Yeah, I do actually. I did not pick the freak. I just transferred. I just started transmitting where it kind of happens since the band is pretty free around here. But I guess this is not a good sub mode to try. So I guess we could try the, I don't know, try one more. See if we can get it to get it through with one more. Let's try the 81000. See if that is correct or if that works. Let's do one more here with that and see if we can get this to mode. This to work. This is 81000. Tom says that 20 watts is not enough. I would guess so. And probably not 40 as well. Anza is quite close to the bandpass filters. And yes, you are definitely correct on that. And there is another transmission going on down here. Let's see if we can hear that. That is Olivia. Maybe I should do that on Olivia just to get one call sign and say that he's on TV. And that's probably going to be my last QSO for today. And Clark is wondering what equipment I'm using today. I'm using a 7300 40 watts into an NFET half wave. Nothing too fancy. My regular Home Shack radio. William says that Belgium is strange but fun. I've never been to Belgium. It's one of those places that I've wanted to visit. Uh, let's see. That doesn't decode perfectly, actually. So I guess he's 459. Let's see here. The last QSO of the day in a different mode than we started out with, but I guess that's okay. Do that. And just as a reminder, again, please do tell your friends, your ham radio friends, to subscribe, because probably next week I might be giving away a dipole. And I'm going to remove my club from the macro again. And the UK has changed the requirements to get a full license. I heard about that. It was easier to get a full license in the UK now than it used to be, although I have not looked into the details on that. Anta says, don't forget to like. No, please don't forget to like. And if you by any chance does not subscribe to my channel, please do as well. And please do help my last video from Agreematon to gain some viewers. It has not done as well as I thought it would. Tried a different documentary style format there. Didn't seem to have a lot of luck with that. Anton says that it'll be easier in 2023. Callum did a video about it. Yeah, I halfway saw Callum's video, or I probably fell asleep to it one night. And I actually got Callum on Friday on 40 meters on his live stream. Let's see if we can get a reply back here. So it does not necessarily. I get a better decode now. Let's see what happens. We'll do this free text. And I'll just and a solid copy also through some Vara QRM. Okay, yeah, that was what Chetel said earlier, that we're close to the Vara band. So let's see what happens here. He's turning the beam towards me, obviously, as it seems. Bert had Callum with 5 watts once. That's good. And Anton's used his daughter to get through on Callum's stream. That's kind of close to cheating, but really smart. I'm gonna hit send here and see. using a daughter to get through QR or through a pileup as would usually be a good idea. I've done that because my kids are actually microphone shy and doesn't really have that much or any interest at all in ham radio. So let's see here. And Anton's worked Callum already before. Yeah, I've worked him a couple of times when I've seen him do his streams. Actually, I'd really want a DX Commander. I tried building my own copy, and that did not go too well. Turned out to be about 2.5 times as expensive, and it broke pretty fast. Bert says that lag is very small between real time and live stream today. Yeah, that is probably because I am using StreamYard and not OBS for streaming today. Seems like there's a little bit less of a delay when doing that, and actually that makes the interaction with you guys easier as well. And looks like I scared that Swiss station away by saying that he's live on YouTube. No, something's coming back here. That's Vara. No, that's not Vara. That's Olivia. Hunter said that StreamYard is indeed quite fast. It absolutely is. I love StreamYard. The downside to StreamYard is that it is not free. At least, or there is a free version. But it's so much easier to use than OBS. It's so much faster to use. Andy's worked Calm a lot. I guess probably 40 or 80 in the UK would be excellent for getting Calm. So let's see about the same report. I'm going to do a 7.3 with Gian and Switzerland soon, and then we're going to wrap up the stream. But we've had a good number of viewers today, a stable number of viewers, so that's good. Means that you guys are enjoying this. So I'm just going to say 7.3 to him. Got to keep this a little bit short. So Lionel says it's always fun. Thank you, Lionel. And while you're here, Lionel, you actually won my first dipole giveaway before I designed the dipole or the centerpiece I'm using for this dipole that I'm selling now. How do you like your dipole, Lionel? William has never worked Calman any band. He's too close for 20 and never tried on 40 or 80. Lionel like my dipole. I think that is what he's saying. So we're going to start wrapping things up here. I'm going to go back to the full screen here. Thank you for following the stream. It has been nice. Lionel says he's ashamed that he hasn't had any time or chance to take the antenna out yet. Well, no worries about that. The antenna will still be there when you have time and a chance there, Lionel. I had fun giving away that dipole. And it's always fun when the guys in Coffee and Ham Radios promote my channel and my antennas as they did during that giveaway. So let's see. I get some more back here. So let's see if we can switch window here. it is not stable enough to get a good copy here from Gian in Switzerland. And if you have found my channel there, Gian, please do look at the videos. Bert just promoted my channel to his club. I'd love more Benelux viewers. Anton will check out the Grimton video. Please do that as well. And I can say that also, as I say in the Grimton video, if you're in southern Sweden and got a couple of hours to spare, even if you are not interested in amateur radio, as probably all my viewers are, do spend a couple of hours there. So, and William's off to make some boring English tea. You are number one in apologizing and queuing. Not the way I look at you British. You are good at doing crime shows on TV. Love British crime shows. Haven't really thought about you. Well, I've thought about you in regards of tea, but never regarding queuing. But I guess you were good at that as well. So I'm going to call it a night now. I've been doing this going on a little bit longer than usual, but thank you all for watching. Please do promote my stream. I really want to hit that 400 mark for now, and then I'll look at my other goals later on. But my current goal is 400 subscribers. And if you're looking for a dipole, please check out my both my monoband dipole and my link dipole. And if you want to support my channel in any other ways, check down here, buymeacoffee.com/LB0FI. Greatly appreciated. Never required, but always appreciated. It costs a little bit of money to do this, so any help, and I promise you it'll go straight to running the channel. So thank you all for watching. I'll be back next Monday for WinLink Simplex, which is gonna be new to me, as all the modes are. And I'll see you guys next Monday, and hopefully I'll have another video out for you by the end of the week. 7-3, and thank you for watching.